everyone, and welcome to the Big Easy. Today in New Orleans, Louisiana, Caesars Superdome, home of the RNL Carriers New Orleans Bowl. Bowl games are not only a reward for how you played in the regular season, but can be a springboard into next year as well. As we'll see a squad from Conference USA, the Kennesaw State Owls, taking on a team from the Sun Belt, the Southern Mississippi Golden Eagles. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. Team out there ready to tee it up and get this bowl game underway. And he takes this from inside the 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Golden Eagles offense takes the field for the first time today. Here he comes, and obviously defense is always going to be aware of a quarterback, but boy, he finds a way to put defenses on their heels all the time, David.
I mean, what can't he do? He's got the weapons, he's got the confidence, he's got the experience. Jesse, these kind of guys are so hard to defend.
You're right. They better be able to find a way to get pressure on him, because if they don't, this is going to be a long day.
Great to have perfect blocking, but you can also make your own, and that's exactly what he does, getting it up to the 36. They'll run the option. Works his way to the 41, and that is plenty to give him a first down. The Golden Eagles come to the line with a new set of downs. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Dances away from the heat. Going to try to get it himself. I get it that the game is the primary thing about going to a bowl, but there are so many festivities surrounding it. Jesse, what do you remember about something you experienced?
There was a lot of pageantry when I think back to the bowl games I played in, and you have functions, you get to visit a brand new city, generally in warm weather, you get to meet the other team, there's some friendly competition. The biggest thing that stands out to me, though, was a street brawl against the Miami Hurricanes. Bourbon Street getting ready for the Sugar Bowl, about 120 deep. Hard to forget that.
Got some work to do after that last play, 2nd and 13. To the ground with the back. Crosses the 30, he's got a lane. Just a savvy, veteran, productive run from this junior. Just outside the red zone, 1st and 10 from the 21. Gives it to the back on the draw. Knocked down, but not before he crossed into the red zone and picked up 4 yards down to the 17. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Run in the red zone, it's Spears. Picked up maybe a yard. It's down at the 16. 9th play of the opening drive coming up, but now they face a 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Caught near the sticks. It's Ball. They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's 1st and goal from the 7th. They'll try to get it in with the run. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. Defense trying to come up with a stop on 2nd and goal. He's looking to throw. Got it! Crisp execution in the passing game, and they've got it down to the 3. They keep pushing forward, down to the 3, but now it's 3rd and goal. Looking to buy time. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
And that's a great job by this defense. You don't care about yards anymore. Yards are arbitrary. Let them drive down the field, so be it. You want to keep touchdowns off the board, and they might have just done that with a sack right there.
So now on comes the field goal unit. Absolutely perfect. And the first points of the day come on that field goal.
Well, this team knew coming into tonight's game they had to get momentum early, playing at home. They want to get the crowd into it, so you get a beautiful drive here to start this thing. You would have liked to cap it off with a touchdown, but listen, you set yourself up for a field goal, you knock it through the uprights, you've got the lead, everything right now looking good.
After putting up the field goal, they're set to kick it away. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. So the Kennesaw State Owls offense will have its first possession of the game. As we take a look at our impact players for this game, David, what do you look for to make an impact from your leaders?
Your leaders not only have to lead the football team, but they got to step up and make plays on the field, keep everybody calm. These guys typically do a really good job on it.
Yeah, David, and they also generally set the tone for their respective football teams. Regardless of which side of the ball they play on, the teammates look towards them to step up in big games like this.
And with that, the chain gang will get busy. First down, Kennesaw State. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Pre-snap motion, quarterback trying to get a read. Fires to the tight end. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. First and 10. That throw and catch, a really good example of why coaches don't want a quarterback to get stuck on a particular target, isn't it, David?
Yep, that's exactly right. Find the guy who's open, because you got so many guys that have so much speed that can do so much damage on the field. Find my matchup, get it to him, let him do the rest.
Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down. Kennesaw State right back to work.
And that's back-to-back now. We've seen this running back get it done on their opening drive of the game. That last carry got the first down. So if I'm the offensive coordinator right now, I love the way my O-line's playing, and I love the way this guy's toting the rock. I'm going to give it to him again.
Kennesaw State hopes to be wise here in the red zone. He's going to pass on second down. He's got it and still on his feet. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's first and goal from the 8. They'll try to get it in with the run. Not much room. He gets one down to the 7. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. He'll run it up the middle, trying to pick his way to the end zone. He works his way ever closer, all the way down to the 1-yard line. Quarterback on the keeper. They were all over him, nowhere to go as that third down play turned into a disaster. The snap sets up to throw. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. And makes the grab in the end zone. You don't give a hoot. Kennesaw State does. Touchdown, Owls. That touchdown was a clinic in keeping your offense on the field and wearing the other defense out.
Sometimes your best defense is your own offense, being able to stay on the field. You're absolutely right, Maurice. That was a clinic. Running the ball, playing at great rhythm and pace, QB making good, smart decisions, and not shooting yourselves in the foot. No penalties, no turnovers. It doesn't get any better than that last week.
Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And the returner could find no daylight. He goes down. First play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line. Using his legs, it's Mitchell. And after the tackle, we are headed to the end of the first quarter. At the end of the quarter, it's Kennesaw State on top. One period in the books, and let's take a look at the stats. And they've swapped into the field, and we'll get it going in the second. Trying to make that rush think on the draw play here. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. A 3rd and long coming up here. What a snag by the defense. Touchdown, Owls! And this defense coming up with points of their own. What an interception return. The DB saw it. He thought, don't drop it, don't drop it. Then thought, don't get caught, don't get caught. And he didn't. The pick 6.
Hey, these guys can play offense, too. Now, look at this. I showed you I can be a wide receiver. Coach might split him out at wide receiver next week after making that big play. But defense, great job making the interception. And you're right, doing something with it. Don't just slide down. Don't be content. Take that thing all the way back, brother.
And the extra point makes it 14-3. They're about to kick it away, and the defense probably can't wait to get back out there after the pick 6. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Southern Mississippi ready to send that offense back onto the field. Getting some heat. It's caught. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. A strong tackle and wrap up from the junior. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. The give to the back. Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42. Come to the line at the 42, facing a 3rd and short. To the ground to try to move the chains. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. And the Golden Eagles will punt it away on 4th down. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Fair catch called for and made around the 20-yard line. Line gets set, 1st down. From the shotgun, they'll run it. Got to be smart, patient, great vision, uses all of that to get to the 29. Kennesaw State right back to work. Going with the ground game left. Showing off the arm. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. With a 1st down, they'll snap it from the 32. The give to the tailback. Got behind those pads and picked up 3 out to the 35. Got 3 on 1st down and 2nd and 7. They'll try the run. And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain. Coming to the line of scrimmage on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads it downfield. And they can't make the play on 3rd down. Kennesaw State will have to punt this one away. On the move, it's Willis. They make the stop, but there is a penalty marker down. Let's see what the call is.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Out of the gun, the inside give. And how about the efficiency on that one? It'll bring up 2nd and 4. Tried to pound it on 1st down, now back to the line. Pulls and fires it complete to the right. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a 1st down. This Kennesaw State offense is on the move.
It is so good for an offense early in the game to get in a rhythm and to start stringing 1st downs together. It makes the game really easy. And
got some room, headed to the goal line. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Kennesaw State.
This is why you consistently run the football. A steady diet because you can break the long touchdown runs. Nice job breaking through the line of scrimmage, outrunning the rest, getting in for the long touchdown.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point makes it a 21-3 lead. They took it 64 yards right down the field. And the finisher came on a terrific 24-yard run to the house. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. And the returner goes down. Southern Mississippi has it back, and the Golden Eagle offense headed to the field. He'll come out throwing on first down. Quickly out to the tight end. Makes the tackle at the 30 after he picked up 10. Here comes the offense on first down. One back in the backfield, and they'll give it to it. And he'll pick up the first down after a tough run there. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Might as well give it to him again. He's brought down, but not before they pick up the big first down. The Golden Eagles come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Right down the middle. Makes a connection. And chunk plays are the name of the game, and they get one here before the defense finally makes the stop. This first half of offense won't go on the highlight reel so far. Starting to get things moving, it's 1st and 10. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Got his man quickly. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down. The offense threatening. Close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. Going for 6. He was open, he had it, and he dropped it. Would have been a touchdown. Instead, it's 2nd down. Looking for a path to the end zone to the right. And they try the middle of this stout defense, and they rise to the challenge. That defensive front was a stone wall on 2nd down. Now it's 3rd and goal from the 1. Trying to run it in. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Southern Miss. It's a much-needed life for this offense as they try to cut away at this lead.
No doubt. Needed something to go right. If you're down, you got to make plays. You got to get your team back in it. Great start. Keep chipping away.
Ready to try the point after. And with the extra point, they draw closer. It's 21-10. They marched 79 yards on the drive, and they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. He'll start the return inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Guys, we'll get another look at this Kennesaw State offense. After standing on the sideline and watching that long touchdown drive, they really need to put something together to give their defense a rest.
And that's a real thing, man. Like, you play a lot of plays, you get worn out, you need a chance to go decompress on the sideline, get some oxygen. Palmer, now it's on this offense.
Yeah, this is the definition of complementary football because it's a two-pronged problem. You've got to score points and answer, but you've also got to take your time and give your defense an opportunity to get their win.
They finally get him on the ground, but not before he rips off enough for a first down.
These guys aren't human. I mean, they got to survey the field, throw the football, make deep passes, and then guess what else? They pull the ball down, take off, and make big chunks of plays on the ground. It's just impossible to be on defense nowadays.
And he doesn't find much running room, a short gain on the play. He'll pull it on the read. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. As we reach the 2-minute warning, they'll need to try to get a stop to keep this thing from getting out of hand. Zings it complete to the right. They didn't get a ton of yardage there, but they're really effective at using the back out of the backfield, and they do it to get the first down here. He wants to throw. And he got a hand in there, knocks it away, incomplete. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They make the stop after the catch, and still some work to do to pick up that first down. fires to the middle. He's got the tight end. You don't give a hoot. Kennesaw State does. Touchdown, Owls. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. Effective offense leading the way here and establishing this lead.
And that's how you draw it up, right? You want to come out, be clicking early, get everything going, way to get all the facets rolling. The defense right now on their heels, they have no answers. The offense doing whatever they want.
They'll try to add another to their lead. The kick is up and good and put 1 more on the lead. So they got the touchdown, now going to put it in the hands of their defense to finish off this half. Here's the return from inside his 10. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Southern Mississippi ready to send that offense back onto the field. So late in the half, this is really an opportunity, David, maybe to swing the momentum in their favor.
Dang right. There's no time to be concerned. If we're a little bit down, listen, I just think this is a point with the offense that they can prove. Like, we're here, we're going to create something now that we can build on in the second half.
Coach said all week he wanted to be aggressive. This is a great opportunity to show that right now. At the end of the first half, try and generate some momentum, score some points before going into halftime.
They'll try to get it through the air. Grab near the marker. It's Morris. A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half. Looking to go up top on first down. Trying to buy a little time, and he cannot, but he does get it back closer to the line of scrimmage. Looking to throw on second down. On the move, he fires. He's got it. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. And the Golden Eagles have it with a 1st and 10. Pressure coming. And the quarterback is snowed under. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. He wants to pass it on second down. Under heat, and he gets rid of it. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. They're trying to get to it. It's caught downfield. They finally make the stop, but that one will make those halftime stats look a little nicer as we head to the break. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Reese, thanks. Talk about an entertaining first half. And always such a fun and vibrant environment there at the New Orleans Bowl. And if you thought that was a quick first half, you'd be right on the money. An offensive showcase, yes, but it's been those dynamic running backs who have set the pace. I'm curious to find out if this ground and pound approach is going to continue into the second half, or if one of those defenses will actually show some pride. With that said, let's send it back to Reese and the guys for the conclusion of the New Orleans Bowl.
On the run from inside his own 5. And they'll haul down the returner to start us on the next drive. Guys, we're about to see this Kennesaw State offense go back to work. First play from scrimmage here in the second half, and they'll keep it on the ground. And he's a real nowhere man tackled in this no-gain land. He'll do it himself. Nice, solid form tackle from this sophomore. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Brings it down on the right side. The expressway is wide open. Touchdown, Owls! And the pummeling has started.
You know, sometimes as a play caller, you just don't have to overthink things. I've got a guy who's faster than your guys, and he's just going to run straight down the field. I'm going to throw it way down the field. He's going to make the catch, and we're going to score a touchdown, and that's pretty much what just happened there.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they get it done with a big play, a 76-yarder for the score. Here he comes from inside his own 5. And good work by the coverage team to get the return man down on the ground. Southern Mississippi has it back, and the Golden Eagle offense headed to the field. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Trying to escape and get it himself. What a good run there. He has enough for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Trying to find his man on first down. Caught over the middle. It's Morris. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. Going to the running game. Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line. 6-yard pickup on first down leaves them with 2nd and 4. They'll run play action. Looking for an open area to his left. And he can't escape, and down he goes. Just about the time the quarterback got the snap, that dude was in his mustache.
Quick, fast, and in a hurry in the backfield. Got him to the ground before he could even think about getting the laces and trying to get the ball out of his hands.
Some third down conversions tougher than others. This one a long one on third down from the 43. It's a draw. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. The Golden Eagles line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Hauls it in and looking upfield. He only needs a sliver of daylight. He's going to get loose. They won't get him. It's a touchdown. He did that one all by himself. Make a few guys miss, turn on the afterburners, and boom, everybody's toast.
And that's why you got him back deep, because that guy can do that. You got to be explosive and quick and have good vision, and you see all those things on one punt return. Takes it back to the house, makes people miss, turning on the gas. Great job, great return.
Getting set for the point after. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. Man, you just can't put a price on having a guy like that back there to return punts, and he turned that one into a touchdown. On the move from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Southern Mississippi ready to send that offense back onto the field. That's caught. It's Mitchell. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be 2nd and just a few breaths away from the first down. He's looking to throw. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and third down is coming. After the incompletion on 2nd down, it's 3rd and inches. They turn to the passing game on 3rd and short. And it's knocked away downfield, the DB getting a hand in there. And the Golden Eagles will bring the punt team onto the field. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. He'll field the punt and try to make something happen. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. From the gun, the ground game. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9. Kept it on the ground on first down, now back to the line. Hand off from the shotgun. Discards a man. Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down. After the last run, would you just give it to him again on 3rd down? From the gun, wants to pass. Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. And the completion gives him a fresh set of downs and keeps this drive moving. Kennesaw State coming out with another first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. After the misfire, now on 2nd down. They'll leave it with him. Really nice stop there from this senior leader. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and 4th down's coming. Kennesaw State will have to punt this one away. He ought to be able to use his first punt to pin him deep. And the return man will have no chance as the ball sails out of bounds. Southern Mississippi has it back, and the Golden Eagle offense headed to the field. From the gun, they'll try the middle. He'll slither through and pick up 3 and get it out to the 10-yard line. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Give to the running back. Not much there. He gets 1 to the 11. And now on 3rd down after that last run. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the middle. It's complete. And it is a chunk play, a huge gain on that one before the defense brings it to an end. They'll try the counter. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Last play was a near disaster, now dealing with 2nd and 13. On the option. He'll pitch it. A tremendous run. He was full bore after taking that pitch. Just sweet execution. Running back searching for a hole. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. He'll keep it himself. And he didn't find a whole lot of running room, and that'll be the final play of the 3rd quarter. At the end of the quarter, it's Kennesaw State on top. Well, guys, so far, this has been a massive beatdown, and it would appear the biggest challenge is what kind of records can they set as we have a look at the 3rd quarter stats. So will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the 4th. Makes his connection. 3rd down conversions are huge, and they've got one, and they're at the 35. Going up top on 1st down. Fires to the big fella. And how about that catch and run? So dangerous, this guy. Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the 2nd half. It's 1st and 10. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Touchdown, Southern Mississippi. That is the ultimate grab and go for the score. The result of this game is going to sting for sure, but you've got to continue to build, you've got to improve, and you can take some positives out of this late hustle and build for next week.
There's always positives. Coaches are always looking for those things that we did well. What did we do well so we can do more of it in the future? Finding some things here late that they did well.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. Hit that one with some aggression for the point after. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Guys, we'll get another look at this Kennesaw State offense. They'll have another opportunity to extend this lead after punting last time, David.
And it's important to put that punt behind you. It's over. Let it go. Get back to what you were doing that built this lead, Paul.
Yeah, and defense, obviously, they won a few downs that last drive, so you got to put them on their heels or maybe mix up a few personnel groupings and try to show them some pictures they haven't seen yet.
Quick pass to the left, trying to get it to the marker. And he's running in the open. Touchdown, Kennesaw State. And the stomping has commenced.
And this offense is clicking. Another touchdown. Didn't have to go far for this drive, but this offense is doing what they want, how they want, when they want.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Trying to make magic on the scramble. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play. The play action fake. Flushed out of the pocket. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Fairly manageable distance here on third down from the 27. Looking to throw for it. And a missed opportunity on third down as the defense knocks it free, and fourth down is coming up. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Fires into traffic, picked off. Going the other way, and he's got room. You don't give a hoot. Kennesaw State does. Touchdown, Owls. The defense puts 6 on the board with a big-time interception return.
Dude, you didn't think it could get any worse, right? You thought this game's over as it is anyways. Offense still throwing the football, still trying to make plays, and the defense just continues to pour it on, gets the pick, makes its way all the way to the end zone.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point just tacks a little bit more onto this huge lead. They'll kick it off and send that defense right back out there to try to score again after the pick 6. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Southern Mississippi ready to send that offense back onto the field. Quickly to the tight end. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Trying to get a rhythm in the passing game now on second down. He's looking to throw. Finds his target down the middle. Tackle is made after the first down. A new set of downs after the completion. They'll throw it on first down. He's right on target.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly, and that's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
And he just overshot his man and threw it out of bounds, incomplete. As they come to the line on third and short from the 43, I wonder if they already know they'll go for it if they don't make it here. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down. The Golden Eagles decide to punt it away. Here's the return. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. Guys, we're about to see this Kennesaw State offense go back to work. Quarterback on the keeper. At the 35, he's open. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. Big chunk play to start this drive. Now they'll really try to take it to this defense. From the gun, running back on the move. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup. He now has 79 yards rushing and getting ever closer to that 1,200-yard mark. Finds the tight end. There to stop him at the 43, but he gets 5 and moves the sticks. Kennesaw State coming out with another first down. They'll run it out of the shotgun. And he'll pick up 1. It brings up 2nd and 9. Got a little work done on first down, now back to the line. The give, and tick, 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 tick. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. After the strong run on second down, third down coming. Do they do it again? Now he's going to break the pocket. He'll pull it down. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the first down, and he slides in safely. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he runs through one tackle and picks up a few. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense will be quite content just to drain the rest of the time away. Give to the running back. They'll wrestle him down just short of the first down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one. 3rd and less than a yard, ball right at the 20. He'll pull it on the read. That play just never had a chance. They knock him down for a loss of 5. Now on 4th down, they'll send out the field goal unit. And he'll need a little distance and accuracy, a 42-yarder from the left hash. It's good, and that was dead solid perfect. Well, that's just piling on. Not the penalty kind, just the mean kind. First order of business here, don't give up a big return, then the defense just has to keep them out of the end zone. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Southern Mississippi has it back, and the Golden Eagle offense headed to the field. This thing got out of hand on them, but they'll try to finish with some pride here.
And this one was a beatdown. And there's nothing you can do about it because this one's over. Jesse, now we got to start progressing for next week for the rest of this season so we don't let one bad game turn into 2.
Yeah, there are very few teams out there that won't watch game film, but they may want to skip this one. I mean, because it may hurt their confidence. They just need to turn the page and get ready for the next opponent and forget this day ever happened.
Well, this one had all the suspense of a bug hurtling his way toward a windshield, and they did splatter them, an absolutely dominating performance.
You got to give the coaching staff a ton of credit. They obviously had their guys ready to play and motivated right from the opening kick. All 3 phases we saw, just spectacular football. No mental mistakes, David. You really can't play better than that.
Nah, it's really fun to do this. Come out and just dominate opponents. Start from finish. Nothing to worry about. You just know you're better. You're going to do you, put up a bunch of points, and win by a lot of points.
So that's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis saying so long. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.